Hello there, lovely people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today I'll be reviewing a fragrance. The last one from this new release line from Armaf is that fragrance, Untold. I got it. I didn't think I was going to get all of them because I told myself that I'm not buying that many fragrances this month, but somehow I'm ending up buying few. And I ordered one more. That fragrance is coming. I wanted that for a long time. I'll review it once I get it. Okay, I ordered a partial bottle from my brother. So today, hopefully you can hear me. I think mic is on. Yes, yesterday what happened, last video, what happened was I think my mic went out of charge and it's not that cord like, that connected to phone. So when it went off, I didn't notice. I'm sorry about that. So this fragrance is quite interesting. Let me just say the big elephant in the room. It's a dupe of Baccarat Rouge, okay, 540. So either X-ray version, EDP version, we do not know. And I don't own Baccarat Rouge, but I went through samples, I experienced it, I reviewed from my friend's bottle. So I got to experience Oud Satin Mood, Baccarat Rouge, these lines, and some of the other ones, Aqua, fresh ones. So I know many of them. But the one thing that hurts me is that their price tag is quite expensive. A 70 ml little bottle costs you well over $200. So this fragrance is Baccarat Rouge, I think is well over 350 bucks for that the smallest bottle, 100 ml or 70 ml. And if you get 200 ml, I think it goes about 500 something dollars. So it's not cheap, it's expensive, okay? So they definitely made a very great fragrance. I initially fell in love with Baccarat Rouge. It was an instant love. It's like candy, like it's like a candy smell, kind of like an orangey, and it has this beautiful property of invisibleness. Like it comes and goes, lasts a long time. But I sort of opted for in my journey few fragrances like Instant Crush, which is my instant love, and this actually is so much more better value than Baccarat Rouge for me because it's a niche fragrance, 120 ml, way cheaper, one third of the price, lasts a long time. Every way, this just like makes sense, but it has a little bit of saffronic hit that people get headache from if they apply too much. So why did Armaf make it? This fragrance, we'll talk about it as I go. I'll show you the presentation, then I'll talk about the smell, longevity, and then we'll say if this is worth it or not. So there's already a lot of reviews out. Already many reviewers got to try it, buy it, and review it. I'm a bit late in the party, but hopefully I'll give you still my honest take. Okay, so this is how the packaging looks. I got this fragrance because this is the beautiful, most beautiful looking bottle in the line. Okay, no two about it. I have a thing for presentation, and I got it from MMC Luxury Perfumes from Chittagong. I requested the brother, Iskandar Bhai, please bring these because many of the other sellers brought it, but I don't want to buy it from them. I want to buy it from you. So he said, brother, at this moment, this is really expensive. This is the most expensive from the line for some reason because it's popular. And they released all this together. Urban Man Elixir, the iconic. I reviewed all these. And also recent times I also reviewed Imperial. So this is the fourth one in the line. They released it sort of like last year together. So recent release. And I think the packaging really got to me. The bottle, when I saw the pictures, I was like, oh my God, I'm going to have to buy it, even though I know it's Baccarat Rouge clone. Good or bad, we'll see. So it looks beautiful. It has a kind of like a coloration that I don't know what you call it. Got this nice little effect. It changes with the light. And it's a nice, the name is at the side. It's really beautiful. You got to give it that. Okay. The coloration is beautiful. Okay. And it's a little gemstone on the box. These are just gimmicky. Inside you'll find a lot of their, changes. Okay. It looks different than how our city names used to look. So I really like it. It's distributed by Sterling Perfumes and this is 105 ml. I actually spent $50 on this. This is like most expensive. Other ones were under $50. This is $50. So I don't know, foreign lands perhaps are paying $65, $70, which is also expensive, but do not, if you do have the option to get something else, I would say do not get these for 100 ml. Sometimes people are, is my mic on? I'm just scared from last time. Yeah, it's on. Sorry. Really sorry. I have, because bad experience, people can hear me. So I have to check. Anyway, so coming back to the discussion, these, if it sells for $100, don't do it. Okay. If it's expensive, don't do it because you can get Instant Crush for that price. And it's actually a better fragrance than that. But if this fragrance you can get within like Bangladesh, I'm getting it under $50. For that, this is an excellent value. And this is why I think they made this fragrance. Excellent packaging, excellent smell, longevity as an overall package. Like the price range is very competitive. So let's see. They also give you this card like Creed does. It comes with the box. There's nothing much to see. But here's the bottle. This is the bottle I instantly loved. This is the most beautiful looking bottle. Just take a look at it. If you put it in on the beach, on the sand, and you take it under the sun, it will have beautiful photography. I've seen some of the people posting it, and I'm like, man, I don't care if this looks girly, if it looks unisex. I want this bottle in my life. This looks like a special collector's edition sort of bottle. And compared to the other ones, you can see, like this makes a lot more bling bling. One thing problem with this fragrance bottle is fingerprint magnet. It gets dirty like fast if you touch it anywhere. I wiped before I did the review. Still, when I touch it like this, it will capture the fingerprint, and in the long run, I'm pretty sure it's not going to stay pretty like this. You lose patience. The cap is like this, golden color, heavy. And if you haven't seen, I'm assuming you haven't seen one of these bottles before, so I'm showing you. So this one, they have detailing on the sprayer. Sprayer works really fine. Let me show you the sprayer. There's a tag in front. A sword sprayer works very effortless. I really like the sprayers. Back in the days, used to be very, very bad. So now I can smell it. Let me spray on my skins a little bit. This fragrance, okay, let's talk about the longevity and performance. Very impressive performance. It goes not as much as Instant Crush. Instant Crush on me, 12 hours plus, okay? This fragrance gave me 7-8 hours, okay? On Bangladesh condition, on the shirt. After that, it feels like a little bit mild. It's not that strong. So performance-wise, no issue. If you're living in a country where there's no pollution, there's no heat and humidity, this fragrance will easily last over 10 hours. Okay, so 105 ml, excellent value. Longevity, I would say great, 9 out of 10. Projection, I feel like my nose was blocked for a long time, but I think this fragrance projects. Very, very good projector. If you especially have it on the neck side or at the back or somewhere on the shirt, on the clothing, it will hold on much better. So projection and longevity, I'll give it a 9 average, okay? So the smell, this is the very obvious thing. This is trying to be Baccarat Rouge. So let's see if there's any difference, if it's similar, if it's very different, if it's not similar at all. My two cents are, this is kind of like more wearable version of Instant Crush, okay? Yeah, the Instant Crush also have clones, but this is more expensive than this, okay? Easily in the market around $100, $110. So if you spend for 120 ml, it's good value still. This one, if you cannot afford it, I would say get this. Out of the two, I'll pick this, okay? Why? Even though this is lesser performer than this, but this makes more value, okay? For the money, you get money's worth. Like, take a look at the bottle. They both look beautiful, but I think the Armaf has a little bit edge. It just looks so beautiful. It looks just stunning. Just like it's a Christmas gift sort of a bottle. So even though this is for women, this is for unisex, I feel that some of the people will find it not as masculine. Like Al Haramain got that, what the fragrance called, the Rouge version, right? They have that. I always forget the line's name. Al Haramain's the Baccarat Rouge clone, Tobacco, Veni clone, that line. So there's a Rouge, okay? And the Ruby ones, they are also very strong, a lot more saffron and a lot more punch. This, I feel, it's like, okay, imagine this tropical country or a ocean paradise or a resort where it's like an island. You have those kind of Hawaiian shirt on you, very party mode, and the sun is right up there, and you don't want to wear too sweet, but you want to wear something sweet at the same time fresh. This is that fragrance, okay? It has kind of like those beautiful sweet beverage, fun drinks, that sort of vibe, party vibe, youthful vibe, rave party at night. It's just all those things you can imagine. So this is a fun fragrance, and the difference I find, this fragrance, it's not as spicy that burns your nose. I get that sometimes from Instant Crush. When I smell it right after spraying, it burns my nose because of that initial saffron or something in it that's spicy. This is less spicy, more sparkly, maybe grapefruit or something to balance it, sort of like something acidic to balance the sweetness. So it has this beautiful effect. So it reminds me definitely of Dry Down of Baccarat Rouge. Very beautiful, but those who know Baccarat Rouge, they can tell the difference. If you know Baccarat Rouge like very close, you've worn it for years, you can tell the difference, like Sidinim versus Aventus, okay? That is going to be very obvious. Like, I can pick up what is Sidinim, I can pick up what is Aventus because I have both. But to untrained noses, if you ask them like, hey, Sidinim in this end, Baccarat Rouge is in this end, people will be like, what are you doing, bro? It's the same fragrance, right? So on the dry down, they basically are all same. But here, if you're asking me this versus this, for performance, definitely go for Instant Crush. This is not a comparison video, but I would say this is a better performer any day. Even with the new magnetic cap, no issue. But if you don't want to spend that much money, this is perfect. I just love it so much because the packaging makes that extra edge. just gonna say it, it's the packaging that's making me edgy, towards it. And I just love this bottle, even though it's a fingerprint magnet compared to the Elixir or the Imperial. They're all great fragrances. All four are beautiful. You can collect all of them. The iconic one is beautiful. If you like Blood Chanel vibes, you can try that. But this new line, I think they made it to love, to sell, to perform, and people will go gaga over it, especially in the countries, Europe right now, or our countries, designer fragrances are going very high. So in that aspect, Middle Eastern fragrances are doing so many things. They know this has been done before, but they're giving an offer like, here's a beautiful packaging. Prices are a little bit high, not too high, not too low, but it's long lasting. So many people's first criteria in high and humid conditions is performance. So in that way, Armaf covered really well, and this is going to sell nicely in Africa, Asia, Europe, everywhere alike. Okay, but downside or criticism, if you ask me to say, this is nothing original. You're not getting anything new packaging. There's nothing new note in there that can tell you like, hey, I have the other one. Where's the other one? Someone asked me to compare. Hold on, let me get that fragrance. Yeah, I was like, I saw someone ask in one of the channels, like, can you compare that to this one? Ana Abiyad Rouge. This is a clone from Latafa. And this fragrance bottle is very beautiful too, but this is so cheap. This is like crazy cheap. This is like a stupid cheap, so cheap. But good clone of I would say Baccarat Rouge, but the main problem with that fragrance is its harshness. It's very alcoholic up top, and it does smell like Baccarat Rouge, but very rough version of it. So overall, the ones that I smell, this is the one I would say your go-to guy. Get a full bottle, and you'll really enjoy wearing this. Just do not, if you're scared of something too strong or too sweet, do not spray here. Okay, spray like away from the nose or the head. Spray on your arm, on the shirt or under the shirt. That will do lovely. This one so far I have to give it 10. So beautiful, even though not original, is nothing offering anything new. That orange, typical orange, that that thing, what is that sugar called, that we call Hawaii mithai, so candy floss. If you like candy floss, orange, a little bit of vanilla, playfulness, sweet fragrances, this is a must be. Okay, lovely. This is the most beautiful looking bottle in Pseudonym 9. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and try it out. Do not blind buy anything though, and hopefully you like the review. Take care. I'll see you soon. Good night from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Bye bye.